declare your business earnings to Universal Credit? I've heard this question asked so many times, and I'm not really seeing any clear answers, to this question. So in today's video, this is what I'm going to be talking about. I'm going to be answering this question for you. So if there's anybody out there who is in receipt of Universal Credit, but they've also started a business, this video should help clarify all of the questions and queries that you have. Hi guys, it's Nicky. Welcome back to my channel Crown Connective, and here we talk about all things wholesalers, manufacturers, and just general entrepreneurial information that you need to know. So if you haven't already, please click the like button, subscribe, and turn on your notification bell so you're notified when I post more content. So yes, my lovely, let's just get straight into it. And I'm talking from experience, okay? So I was in receipt of Universal Credit when I started Crown Connective. And when I started the business, I didn't really know how and when I should be declaring my business earnings to Universal Credit. And I don't know about anybody else out there, I felt a bit anxious and stressed about the whole thing because I was thinking, oh my God, I've started this business, I'm working part-time, and I'm also in receipt of Universal Credit. Like what's going to happen to my benefits? It was just all stressful and negative thinking. And yeah, I will be able to go through this all with you and just, bust some of these myths out of there and hopefully give some ease to anybody who is, wondering how do you declare your business earnings to Universal Credit. So I've heard people say you don't need to declare your earnings to Universal Credit until you reach £1,000. That is incorrect, okay? And this is a thing that I need to make clear to people. The £1,000 threshold is more so when you've got, you're registered as self-employed, etc., and you're declaring your earnings to the HMRC for tax purposes and that, etc. HMRC and Universal Credit are two separate business entities, okay? So no, you do not have to hold off and keep your business earnings from Universal Credit. That is incorrect, okay? With Universal Credit, you need to let them know that you've set up a business. You'll have to obviously provide them the information such as your business trading address, website, information about what the business does, just all of the information that they need to know, okay? When you tell Universal Credit that you've set up a business, what that information will be deemed as on the Universal Credit system is a change of circumstance, okay? So once you've done that, Universal Credit will then say that you need to declare your business income by a set date each month. So let's just say Universal Credit says that you need to declare your business earnings on the 15th of each month. That's what you must do, okay? You can't do it beforehand, you can't do it after, you must do it on the date that they tell you. Universal Credit will normally send you an email saying, hi, you need to declare your business costs and earnings, all of that stuff. When you get that email, please log into your Universal Credit account and complete the information they're asking. If you do not get that email, check your spam folder. Okay, if it's not in your spam folder, but you know that they told you the 15th of each month, that is the date that you need to log into your account and you need to declare your business earnings. There has been a scenario where I was given a date, I logged into my account and I couldn't see anything to declare my business earnings for the month. If that happens to you, that isn't an excuse for you to say, okay, do you know what, Universal Credit haven't put anything on my journal for me to, declare my business costs, so I don't need to declare it. No, that's incorrect. If you do not see the information there on the account for you to fill out to declare your business earnings, you must go to your journal and write a note on your journal saying, hi, I need to declare my business earnings today. Can you please populate the form for me to complete so I can do it? Do not just think if it's not there, I don't need to do it. You do need to do it, okay? So that's a bit of advice for you. With Universal Credit as well, yeah, you need to make sure and ensure that you are providing factual information, okay? Because there will be a point where they will say to you, we need you to come in to the office to basically provide us with your business bank statements, you know, any business contracts that you have, you know, your website details. They want to see how many customers, you know, you've got, all of that stuff. So if there's anybody out there who's thinking, oh, I can kind of like put fraudulent information into my universal credit account about your business earnings, I would not advise you to do that, because you will not be able to get away with it. So please ensure that you are putting factual information into your universal credit account and declaring it properly each month, okay? So just to give you a backstory about my situation and how this may be applicable to anybody out there, okay? So just going to keep it short and brief. So I was working part-time, I was in receipt of a universal credit, and I was, obviously I had my business, okay? So how it would work is I would declare my childcare costs on a set date of each month before I had to declare my business earnings, okay? So they would get my childcare costs. Then, let's just say it was the 15th of each month, I would then log back into my universal credit account and declare my business earnings. My employee, my cost, basically my earnings for my employer would obviously automatically be sent over to universal credit, so I didn't have to do anything with that. So what universal credit was getting from me was 3 sets of incomes and expenditure. They were getting my earnings from my employer, they were getting the expenditure from me to my childminder and childcare costs, and then they were getting the income and expenditure from the business, okay? So what was happening was, how universal credit works, it takes into account what you earn from your employer, what you're spending on your childcare costs, what you're earning from your business, and what you're spending for business costs, okay? So if there's anybody out there thinking, oh my God, if I earn money from my business, then my universal credit allowance is going to go down. Yes, in theory, that's correct, but you have to see it this way. If you are, you know, in receipt of universal credit, but you've got a business, and your business, for example, pulls in £3,000 for the month, but you spend £1,000 on, I don't know, you know, business costs such as posting, advertising, PR, all of the stuff that relates to running your business. Let's just say you spent £1,000 out of the 3,000. Universal credit will take that into consideration, okay? And I'm going to show you exactly how to complete the form in a minute, but universal credit will take that into consideration. So don't think, oh my gosh, if I declare these earnings, I'm going to be worse off financially. You're not, okay? Because you have to see it this way. The money that you're losing, in a sense, from universal credit, you've earned that from your business. So you're not actually, losing any money. The money that they've deducted or decreased, you've gained from your business. So you have to see, and I think this is the thing that I want to get clear, because I know some people think, oh my God, if I declare my business income, my benefits are going to go down. Yeah, they are going to go down because you've earned the money from your business. So don't see it in a negative sense of, oh, my benefits going to go down, I'm going to be worse off. No, you're going to be financially fine because you've got the money to cover the decrease from your universal credit, okay? So yes, your money will go down if they can see, that you have spent it on, business costs, and it's just, they basically go through your finances, in long story short. So yes, that is that. Another thing I want to get into before I show you the universal credit screen and how you fill out, your business earnings. This kind of caught me by surprise because no one told me about this. But when I launched the business, it was in the pandemic. And I didn't realize that when you set up a business and you're in receipt of universal credit, that you have to go in to attend a business meeting. No one told me that. Okay. So, I've launched this business in the pandemic. It's all going good. Everything's great. And then once, the lockdown is over, I received a notification on my journal saying that I had to come in to the job centre to have a meeting about my business. I was kind of confused. I was kind of thinking like, what is it that they want to see? Because I'm declaring my earnings each month. What is it they want to see? I wasn't aware that, I had to go in and show them everything related to the business. So what I had to do, and I would advise you definitely to make some notes right now. If you haven't had this business meeting yet, you are going to have to attend this. But what you need to bring with you is, number one, your business plan. Okay, you must bring your business plan with you to this meeting. If you do not have a business plan, head over to my website so you can get a free business plan template, fill it out and do it. Okay, they want to see your business plan. They want to see your business bank statements. They want to see a log of all of the customers that you have. This one kind of threw me because I was thinking in my head, how am I going to show you all of the customers that I have? But what I had to do was go to the back end of my website and screenshot like all of the people who had purchased from the website. So that was that. Then I had to then present to them, any business contracts that I had agreed to. So that would have been like PR packages that I had signed up to for the business. The business loan that I have as well. They wanted to see the business loan agreement. They wanted to see a lot of information. Okay, so please keep all of your business information in a folder or a box. Just keep it somewhere safe to hand. Make sure that you have all of the information that they're asking for. In relation to the business bank statements, this is something that I need to make clear to everyone as well. Okay, when they ask for your business bank statements, they don't want to see from when you started the business to 6 months. They want to see bank statements from the day that you started your business to, ideally, depending on the time of your appointment, the day of the appointment or the night before of your appointment. Literally, okay? So for me, I had to, I think I printed my bank statements at like midnight because I had an early appointment the next day and I had to do it as close to the next day as I could. So when it comes to the business bank statements, you're going to have to print the business bank statements from day of trading to ideally day of appointment or night before of the appointment. So that's something that I want to make sure that you are aware of, okay? Because they need to see the business bank statements right down to the present day. So make sure you get that information to hand. You've got some ink in your cartridges and your printer is working. They ain't gonna have time to be hearing your excuses. So yes, my loves, what I'm gonna do right now is I am going to run through, how the screen looks when you are declaring your business cost to Universal Credit, what you should be filling out, what you shouldn't be filling out, and just how it all works, okay? If there's anybody who has any further questions and queries, definitely please put it in the comments section, but hopefully this video should be answering any queries that anyone has in relation to declaring business costs to Universal Credits. So yes, my lovelies, let's head over to the screen right now. So yeah, as you can see, it's report your income and expenses, and it's got all of the information there that you need to read through and fill out. Click the next button. There's an income section, so it's asking you, a series of questions, read through them and answer appropriately. National insurance contributions, answer appropriately. Tax, answer appropriately. Pensions, answer appropriately. Vehicle expenses, other business expenses. So this is what it's talking about now. They want to know, did you from your business earnings, did you have to pay anything? If you're not sure what business expenses are deemed as, go through their drop down section and it will give you a list of examples of business expenses that you can basically declare. and what you can't claim as well. It's all quite self-explanatory, to be honest. Then there's a check your answer screen, which I love, just in case you've messed up with anything. You can see everything that you've entered and basically, yeah, check everything, see if it's correct. If it is correct, you'll tick the I agree box and then you click submit. So yes, that is what the screen would look like. That is how you would declare your earnings. It is really, really, really straightforward and easy. It's not as stressful as you think it's going to be. I personally have had no problems at all declaring my business costs when I was in receipt of universal credits. It all went smoothly. Yeah, all I can encourage you to do is just really be honest with them. As soon as you start a business, please declare it to them, because you do not want to try and think that, oh, I can just hide it and get away with it. No, you can't. So yeah, my loves, hopefully this video was helpful to you. If you have any questions, any queries, please write in the comment section. I will try to get back to you as soon as possible. And yes, I will see you again next week. Take care. Bye.